Hey there, my quilty friends. It's Jen from the Little Shop of Stitches, and I am on here today for a couple of minutes to talk to you about something that maybe you haven't heard this term before. Why? Because it's probably a Jen term. It's one of those things that's inside the Little Shop Dictionary. Do you have your copy of the Little Shop Dictionary? We're going to talk today about the underwear of the quilting world. Did she just say underwear? Yes. Yes, I did. The underwear of the quilting world. So these are products that go underneath other things, and that's what we're going to talk to you about today. So I have 5 different examples of things that go under things. We're going to talk about what those things are and the different reasons that you might use these particular products. So this is the first one. This is a Pellon product. This is Wonder Under. So for those of you who love to do applique, or if you're thinking about starting in the world of applique, this would be a really easy way to get started. Now, Wonder Under comes in a 17 inches wide. It is sold by the yard. There are directions included whenever you buy the Wonder Under, so you know exactly how to use it. And this is one of those things that you're going to fuse to the underside of your fabric. And then for applique, you're going to cut out your shapes, you're going to flip it over, and then you're going to fuse that shape onto your background. So say, for example, you're going to do a heart. You would fuse your heart fabric on the underside of this. You can draw on it with a pencil. This is a paper side. You're going to fuse it on. You're going to peel off the paper, and then you've got a heart that is now turned into kind of an iron-on patch, and you can flip it over and put it on your quilt block that direction. This is a fusible web. There are other brands out there. This just happens to be the one that is my favorite. This is Pellon. This is Wonder Under. So let's take a look at another one. This is another Pellon product. This is Shape Flex. Now, if we start a debate out here in the quilting world, we are going to come up with umpteen million different answers. So if you ask somebody, what is the best interfacing to use for t-shirt quilts, you're probably going to start a rumble. This just happens to be my recommendation. It is also a Pellon. This is Shape Flex. This is SF101. It is also a fusible product. It is 20 inches wide and sold by the yard. And in this regard, you're going to fuse your t-shirt to the fusible side. So the back side of your t-shirt will go on the fusible side. Then you're going to cut your t-shirts out into the squares or whatever shapes you've decided to put them on. And this prevents those knit t-shirts, those stretchy t-shirts, from stretching. It's going to prevent that from stretching. So you're turning your t-shirts into squares that you can then turn into your quilt. Now, again, there are other products out there. This just happens to be my favorite ones. Next, this is a specialty product. I'm going to call it a batting, but it's somewhere in between a batting and an interfacing. So these are things that go under other things. So this is called Insole Bright. And I think you can actually see there's some shiny bits to it. This is a product that actually has metal fibers woven inside the product itself. And Insole Bright is something that you're going to put in your trivets, in your pot holders, in your oven mitts, because it prevents the heat from transferring to your casserole dishes, your plates, whatever it is, to the other source. So it's going to protect your hands. It's going to protect your table, because it has metal in it. It's going to reflect the heat. This is Insole Bright, and again, this is sold by the yard. Now, the Insole Bright is not the product that you're going to make your bowl cozies out of, that you're going to stick in the microwave. You're going to put something in the microwave. You need something that is microwave safe, and that's what this is. This is called Wrap and Zap. It is specifically made for microwavable projects. So if you're making your bowl cozies, if you're making a baked potato bag, if you're making one of those tortilla warmers and you're going to put this in the microwave, this is the one you want. Not the one that has metal fibers in it. This is 100% cotton. Now, if you go out there to the world of battings, because this one does look and feel like a batting, you're going to find all cotton battings that are not all cotton. Oftentimes those cotton battings have a little bit of polyester in them, and they are not okay to put in the microwave. Wrap and Zap is okay to put in the microwave. That is what it was made for. Wrap and Zap, sold by the yard. And last for today, but definitely not least, this is actually one of my favorite products. This is something that the Little Shop has carried for a long, long time. It is a heat and bond product. This is a 20-inch wide fusible fleece. Now this product happens to be fusible on one side. So it's bumpy on this side. So you can put, for example, if you were going to quilt your own table runner, you would put your backing upside down on the fusible side and fuse it, and then you can put the top of your table runner on the top part. You can go ahead and either spray based, you can pin based, and then you're going to do your quilting either straight line, stitch in the ditch, you can do your free motion, but this is going to hold your backing in place so that there's no puckers in the back. And again, this happens to be a 20 inches wide. There's fusible fleece that comes in different widths that you can get, and they also have slightly different styles, but this just happens to be my favorite. This is fusible fleece. So we talked a little bit about today the underwear of the quilting world, things that go under other things. Now, all of these projects, all of these products and more can be found on the Little Shop of Stitches website as well as the Little Shop app. So I hope that you join us for some more videos as we grow the Little Shop quilting community. Thank you for joining me. Between now and the next time I see you, go wash your hands and sew something.